Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a very quick video on how to get started with Viper at level 80 for those that are a little bit confused about how the job works, because I personally thought it was quite simple and was very well explained in the tutorial mission as well, but it does seem that some people are a little bit confused about how you need to read the job gauge and how the combo system of Viper works. So the system itself is quite simple. You have a 1 and a 2 button, and these are going to be the entire buttons that you're going to be using for your normal 1, 2, 3 combo. Now the combo itself is going to start with either Steel Fangs or Dread Fangs. Doesn't matter which of the two you use, you can get the rest of your combo going, and then that will combo into either Hunter Sting or Swift Skin Sting, and these two are going to be comboing into their own 2 buttons as well. Hunter Sting goes into Flanking Strike or Flanks Bane Fang, and then Swift Skin Sting is going to go into Hind Sting or Hind's Bane Fang. That means that if you use Hunter Sting, you're going to be left with a flank positional in the end. If you use Swift Skin Sting, you're going to be left with a back positional in the end. The job gauge itself is going to let you switch between these two, because using a flanking action will buff a back action, and a back action is going to be buffing a flank action. So the job gauge will tell you to switch between the damage buff and the attack speed buff every single time. If you do that, you'll always end up going from flank to back, from flank to back as well. Now, the first time that you press your combo, everything is going to be lighting up, because as you can see, both of the handles are lighting up because you don't have a buff yet. But as soon as we go get ourselves a buff, I'll even hit the positional here, bam, press the off global cooldown, we now have a buff here called Hind Sting Strike is increased, or the potency of it is increased. That means that when we now press our combo again, doesn't matter if we press the first or the second, I'll press the second button because we don't have our debuff going yet, you can now see that the right handle is lighting up on the job gauge. You can also see that my Swift Skin Sting is lighting up on the hotbar, and now you can see that the left handle is lighting up again, which is going to be this buffed action that we have, and this is of course a back positional. Press the off global cooldown, which is going to be your Serpent's Tail off global cooldown over here. We get a new debuff, or a new buff I should say, which is Flanks Bane Fang potency increase. So again, we press the first button, see the right handle lights up, which corresponds with the left button on our action, or on our hotbar, and then you see the right handle now lights up, which is the second button. So we press that one, off global cooldown, done with the combo. So what does this all mean? Well, basically the 1 button corresponds with the left side of your gauge, or I should say the Steel Fangs button corresponds with the left side of your gauge, and the Dread Fangs button corresponds with the right side of your gauge. So as you can see, I'm going to press number 2, the right side lights up, so I press number 2 again, the right side lights up, I press number 2 again, off global cooldown to finish the combo. Press number 1, right side of the gauge lights up, I press number 1, right side of the gauge lights up, I press number 1, off global cooldown, done with the combo. So that's how Viper's combo action system works. The very first hit in your combo is decided based on if you need to refresh your debuff on the boss, yes or no, and then you literally just follow the glowing handle on your job gauge. Left lights up, press 1, right lights up, press 2, and then of course you do your positionals as well if you want to optimize your DPS a little bit. Outside of that, at level 80 you also still have this skill called Dreadwinder. This is a 40-second charge time skill, and this is going to give you all of the buffs that you need. So if you press the skill itself, it is going to be giving you the debuff over time, as you can see, and then 2 buttons are going to light up. These are going to be giving you your damage buff, and then also give you access to 2 off global cooldowns that you need to press immediately. And then the other skill is going to give you the attack speed buff, and again you need to press 2 off global cooldowns. Once you hit 82, it also gives you a rattling coil stack, which is like this red diamond that you can see on the gauge, and Uncoiled Fury is going to be a ranged attack that is going to be consuming that rattling coil stack. So again, you press the button, it's going to give you 2 new GCDs, press the GCD, 2 off global cooldowns, press the second GCD, 2 off global cooldowns, and then you have a free ranged attack to use whenever you need it, or to just deal some damage. And then again, going into the single target rotation, you choose if you need Steel Fangs for damage, or if you want Dread Fangs to refresh the debuff. The first time that you use this combo, you're not going to have anything buffed, so you want to just use whichever one, and then you're just going to be following the job gauge, going left or right, depending on what you need. You just follow what the job gauge says, and that is going to be how you play Viper at level 80. Of course, once you go into level 90 and level 100, the job is going to be getting some extra tidbits added to it, but this is basically how Viper is going to be working at its core. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any more questions, then feel free to leave it in the comment section down below and I'll definitely get back to you. For now, enjoy the rest of Dawntrail. I'll see you next time.